I'm here with Weird Al. You've been burning up the accordion. What do you got for us right now?
Well, Mark, I tell you, I've been going through literally dozens of feet of videotape, and I've compiled what I think is 2 minutes and 6 seconds of the greatest moments in rock video from 1986.
Let's look at it.
Let's watch, shall we?
Well, 1986 was the year Stevie Winwood taught us all how to play an exciting new game called Now I See You, Now I Don't. It caught on really quick. Before long, all the kids were doing it. 1986 also brought us the irrepressible Eddie Murphy, who, as always, kept us rolling on the floor with his wacky, goofy, hilarious video party all the time. What a nutty guy. And speaking of zany funsters, remember earlier this year when Michael Jackson got all dressed up like his sister Janet and did this video? Boy, what some people won't do for a laugh. Say, do you ever have one of those days where you just don't feel like getting up out of bed to do a music video? Well, Kenny Loggins figured he didn't want to work up a sweat while doing this one from the Top Gun soundtrack. Of course, social consciousness was a big issue in 1986. The message in this Elton John video is clear. Wouldn't the world be a better place to live in if Americans and Russians could just learn to bowl together? The group Chief Trick also provided us with a valuable public service when they produced the first music video to have closed captioning for deaf surgeons. And what can you say about David Lee Roth? We know a lot about him already, but in his deeply introspective video, Yankee Rose, we are allowed to see two very different sides of the man. And this year, we saw Stevie Nicks move in an entirely new direction artistically. Believe it or not, for most of this video, Stevie does not shake her head or spin around in circles. Of course, in 1986, Joe Leeway left the Thompson Twins, but he was quickly replaced by actor Tom Hanks. However, this only lasted a few weeks until everybody realized Tom couldn't sing or play an instrument. Addicted to Love was a huge hit, so for his follow-up video, Robert Palmer decided to use that time-honored formula: use twice as many bimbos, and it'll be twice as good. And finally, there's Cyndi Lauper. I think this is one of her best videos because of her uninhibited performance, and because of her high energy, and because if you freeze it at just the right spot, you can see her underwear. Wow, there it is! Look at that!
Well, it is New Year's, and that means a lot of people will be drinking tonight, and a lot of people will also wake up tomorrow morning feeling pretty lousy. Now, there's a lot of hangover cures, but there's a special kind of formula that's been passed down to the Yankovic family from generation to generation, which actually prevents hangovers. I'd like to share that with you right now with the aid of my close personal friend, Smitty. Are you ready, Smitty?
I think so, Al.
Okay, start with 1 raw egg.
1 raw egg.
Okay, add a dash of Tabasco sauce. Okay, then 2 anchovies. About a teaspoon of Spam. Okay, some canned peaches and heavy syrup. Okay, a large salami-like object. There you go, that'll do. A half gallon of vitamin D milk. A handful of large curd cottage cheese. And to top it all off, a sprig of parsley. Okay, now we shake it all up. Shake it all up. How do you feel, Smitty?
I feel great.
What did I tell you? What?
I feel great. I'm ready.
Okay, now downstage to Joe Piscopo. Joe, you nutty guy.